Mindset Monday, take 37. No, I'm just kidding. All right, close. Number one, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you for trusting your kids in our very, very capable hands. We appreciate everything you do to make sure that they are set up for success, whether that's nutrition and that's rides and that's setting them up to have all the right gear and getting them to the right time and place. We appreciate that. So happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day to our coaches, of course, Lenore. Happy Mother's Day to Ellen. Happy Mother's Day to Jane. We hope that your kids took care of you on that day. If they didn't, kids, get on that stuff. Take care of your mothers. All right, this week, Mindset Monday 5.2 is going to talk about the process. We talk all about the process. I like to think of the process as the journey to the destination, but the process isn't easy. If it is easy, then you're not following the right process. The process can be long, tedious, and it's hard. There's one thing I can almost guarantee you 100% is there is no magic pill. There is no 6-minute abs in order for you to become successful at whatever you want to do. Sometimes no matter what you do, you have to go through the process in order to see the results and see if you're happy with the results. If you are, little tweaks can be made. But if you're not happy, you can always go back and reassess what went right, what went wrong, and how you can become more successful in the future. But to be 100% honest, the process isn't fun. The process is something that takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of dedication in order to become successful, in order to see it through to the end. You need to sacrifice the fun stuff. You got to sacrifice going out with your friends. You got to sacrifice, playing Fortnite for the late night. You got to sacrifice. For those who don't know, Trey's somewhere in the background looking at books. You got to sacrifice, the time with your family. You got to sacrifice those things in order to make sure the process works. And that's not always fun. I'm sorry. Then why do we do this? If it's not fun, if it's hard, and it's long, why do we do this? Well, I mean, the Olympians do it, right? So we're all going to become Olympians one day. I don't think so. It's not in the cards for 99.99% of the population to become an Olympian, but it is in the cards for us to go through the process. It is in the cards for us to test ourselves. Well, why do we go through this? Is it just to get into shape? I guarantee you there are a lot more fun and exciting ways to get into shape than swimming back and forth. If we're on a swim team, the goal is obviously to become better at swimming. And the only way is to test yourself often. How do you test yourself? Well, you wake up every day and you could test yourself at training, you can test yourself at swim meets. We need to test what we're capable of, and then the next day we need to try to cross that line. We need to always try to make ourselves better. And doing this teaches us to keep moving forward. It teaches us to never give up. With swimming is one of those things where you can always find a new way to become better. You always find a new goal to go after. So, all right, why do I do this? Why do I coach? Why do I bother with the Mindset Mondays? Because this sport, why do I coach? Because this sport is one of those sports that it does teach valuable life lessons. It teaches the value of commitment, dedication, and perseverance. It also helps you with life lessons and life tools like time management. You have to learn how to manage your time in order to get the amount of training you need to get in to be successful. With finals coming up, I know a lot of you guys sometimes take a break from swimming, and I think that is the wrong idea. There's been tons of studies to show that your brain functions at a higher level after exercise. So you are losing out on optimal brain optimization, or whatever you want to call it, optimal brain function, in order to get more studying in. And I guarantee you that if you're in the water, that you give your brain a break to absorb the information you've been trying to absorb, it'll actually be more efficient after you exercise. So time management, set yourself up for success. I'm not saying sacrifice your grades in order to swim, but use swimming as a tool to help your grades become better. It's one of those things that it always comes up. Why do I do the Mindset Monday? Because mindsets matter. It's something that can translate across everything. If you have the right mindset going into any situation, whether it's a job interview, a test, a swim meet, a swim practice, these are things that can translate across all platforms. So why Mindset Monday matters? Because mindsets matter. Because in this day and age, we have to be reminded that nothing should come easy. Anything worth having is worth working for. And I think Bruce Lee said it best when he said, don't pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. So it's in the struggle or the stress that we get the strongest. And the process helps us get stronger. So rely on the process. Follow the plan, and you guys are going to do great things. I just know it. All right, that's all I got for this week. I'll see you guys on the pool deck. Once again, if you guys like this format, let me know. If you guys hate this format, let me know. Any criticism is good. Obviously, I got to work on talking, and sometimes the words get lost in my head. But I'll see you guys on the pool deck. Have a good one.